Folks, happy Christmas to you all. And you know, this is Christmas Day. You may not see this video until after Christmas. Oh, we've got a squirrel already. He's gone up the tree. They go very fast. But I'm out in local woodland. Haven't been well, so thought maybe a walk would do me wonders. I'm using a Sony G Cybershot handheld point and shoot, and there's no flip screen, so I don't know if I am in shot or anything like that. But I'm going to give this little camera a little go. It might be a little handy camera for carrying around. Way back when it was first introduced, it was about £200. I bought it for £45 second hand in my local electrical second hand goods store. But yeah, let's have a look around, folks. I have a few pieces of equipment. I don't know if I'm going to be using it today. We are starting to lose light, so we'll just have a look around. We are actually on the grounds of a mental health hospital, and down the road from here I have shot videos of some of the abandoned buildings down there, and one of those buildings is actually one of the most haunted buildings I've ever been in. Unfortunately it's all sealed up, so but yeah, I'm going to be as raw as possible with this. And just see how this little Sony camera performs. When I go into this little garden, it's a bit rough. Whoops, slipping on leaves. But this forest has a little bit of paranormal history because it's very, very close to a lake that has a paranormal story. But what a beautiful carving. Right, we'll head in as far in as possible. I am losing light, but this is the time of the year where we don't have very much daylight, you know. It's one of these places where a lot of people go to walk their dogs and that, you know. But it's Christmas Day and not many people seem to want to bother. It is pretty cold. There's a lot of oak trees here, and it's a pretty historic place actually, because these trees are pretty huge, you know. Oh, it's a little blackbird under the tree. Yeah, as you can see on the ground, most of it is littered with oak leaves, you know. I think that was dropped from birds. Yes, I can see a bird at the top of it there. Right, the story of the lake. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you may not have. But way back years ago, there was two kids, a boy and a girl, playing on the lake. And the lake had frozen over, and they had accidentally been walking on the lake itself when along came this lady in a grey coat, and she had what was known back in the day as a muff, which is a sort of like an animal skin tube where you put your hands in to keep your hands warm. This woman in this grey coat comes along to these kids and says, you need to come out of the water now because it's very, very dangerous and you could drown. And she suggested that they go home. And what happened was, the kids asked, can you walk us home? So she said yes. And the girl turned to the lady and says, can I borrow your muff because my hands are cold? So the lady gave the girl the muff, and I'm trying to walk through trees here. She walks them to the gate of their house. The lady stands at the gate. The kids run in. Their mother is greeting them at the door, and she says, Mommy, Mommy, this lady brought us home. And the mother looks down, she couldn't see anything, and she goes down, and at the gate of the house there's 3 sets of footprints, one of an adult and one of the 2 children, but she didn't see this lady. A while later, they were walking along the banks of the lake, and one of them had actually found the grey muff at the shore of the lake. Now the story is that this lady had a child who drowned on that lake, and it is a mystery to what actually happened there. I don't know where the house is or anything like that, but I thought it was one of those ghost stories that was kind of so much more real than some of the scary stories. Yes, when we talk about ghost stories, we talk about scary stuff and negative stuff, but that was so positive and normal that it's actually more scarier, if you know what I mean. But do you know, it's December 25th, and what we're seeing right now is the emergence of spring, actually, because there is buds on the trees. So, you know, things are starting to come to life again, even if it is December. You know, hopefully we'll have a short winter. It actually isn't looking too good for this camera, actually. When you buy a second-hand goods, they could have been lying. The reason why a person sells something like a camera, because it possibly could have been lying around for years and they weren't using it. Hence, the battery isn't so good. But I'm going to go up here and sit down for a minute. It's a nightclub thing. That isn't doesn't look too good for sitting on, but I might put my jacket on it. Right, I'm going to stick this bird box on, which is the 12-587 with the hamburger speaker.
This is BBC Radio 4 now, the book of the week. Last Christmas, a collection of personal reflections on
This is the thing about FM. Stop scanning everything.
It looks a bit. Just see. Thank you so much. Time.
Is there anyone here that wants to speak to us? Don't be shy. We got two little black beds, and if you want to touch those to let us know you're here and speak with us, well, feel free to do so.
And then how the in Fuengirola. And then back to Tottenham, it was on.
Just from the scene that showed
Bound from the
I don't know if it said run. Right, one of the REM pods has gone off without a run.
But it was
was actually using an American.
try to staple. I remember I was
Very, very short statement.
they have a load of swimmer.
Can you use this radio to speak?
Sound of a lot of food.
As I would like to offer it.
Get in touch this afternoon.
We've a little bit of REM activity here.
Did that then as a
Details about the circumstances.
one down.
What other safety precautions were really like?
When it was in our correspondence, Emily Ernie.
We shall meet.
If there's anyone here, can you tell me and Manny's here? The REM pod just fell over. That's
Jimmy Hill did a bit of non-executive before.
And no other one.
Can you tell me who you are?
Get rid of me, but you know.
He went to the Democratic Republic.
Here's the surrounding area.
Terrorist stabbed several.
Question.
If you do class yourself as a spirit, can you say the word spirit for me, please, through this radio?
You're very happy holidays. Numbers of light.
REM pods after going off.
1998.
Can you touch the little black bell again?
And if there's one man, Francis in the Irby Ed.
Let's have up as prompters.
Trying to hold come in on the rampart. The rampart is actually right there.
What's often referred to as the
It just went off. Could you touch that bell again for us?
Series 2 range of unspeakable form. So does his father. Eyes on the road. My manners for talking is.
Don't know what that
Hold
is.
on, Maurice Jones.
Greg.
If you are a Spurs or part of nature, can you say the word nature for me, please?
And I pray that.
So if you're definitely tune in.
Yeah. Very, very good. All of them sound quite good, actually. We all celebrate. The show. And we stop. I'm all. And I bring you.
There's a little device,
You would have done, definitely.
Also, the thing about it is that the camera.
little device with a light on it, a green light on it, beside my bag. If you're here with us, can you come over and touch that? Just to let us know that you're here with us.
No, it's not like James Paul.
With Claire. I don't understand the question. So this Christmas, let's get. Cheers. Feels like the start of a gag.
This afternoon, between 5 and
His new wife.
I'm just going to sit on the seat. And if you want to communicate with us and say hello, and let us know you're here.
No, I tell you.
Whoa, that's the nearest rampart. The light's a little bit dodgy on it, unfortunately, but the rain did just go off there. If that was you, can you do it again for me, please? Just to clarify that you're here.
Introduce Brighton v Spurs.
Something about a Spurs. I'm just after sitting down and listening. Are you a Spurs? If you're a Spurs, can you say the word Spurs for me again, please?
Strange career because he's
Earlier they
Warrington.
I was disappointed that
the Grammy winners.
All in the mind.
scores star
Due to a sickness bug. But tomorrow.
Always a bit of game.
Scotland. International. So it's yeah.
We have mine.
Achieved and for him to have come.
I'm doing all these shows over.
What do you think of it?
Flood. So, I mean, we criticize Anthony and Rudiger's intent. The microphone. She's absolutely pointing it out.
Right, I'm going to move on.
What do they that fit here?
If you
A
are present with us right now,
Neither your producer.
please touch one of those black bells for us. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move on here.
This time Southampton.
Horse racing program is highlighted by enthusiastic about being.
Yeah.
Are you going to follow me to my next location in the woods?
Oh, well, look at his team. Between 1986 and 1990.
To the listeners and requests. One of the best.
Rather under the cover of the race's most successful.
And at least
The most.
If you have been with us,
narrative.
if you have been with us,
Conversation with. Certainly down to the ankle. And
can you say spirit or elemental if you were here with us and communicating with us?
number one. I think it's 10 requests. So we're going to do it.
literally toys.
Cass.
Right, I'm going to turn this off a minute.
Things they want to have.
There's people jogging.
Brexit, I mean.
What you gotta do is put
There's people jogging there, but having their Christmas Day jog. Right. Had a bit of REM pod activity going off there. I cannot put it down to the paranormal or anything like that, but it was interesting all the same. I'm going to move on to another part of the forest and see, you know, just see what's going on. In the past, go along one of these tracks, it's easier for me. You can see by the size of some of these trees that these woods are here for a long time, you know. Well, look at that. That's huge. I need to cross over this way here to connect with the other road. So I'm further down now, and in the distance there you'll see the abandoned buildings of the hospital itself, which we've been around a couple of times, you know. We yet have to go there at night time, you know, but we will do that at some stage, you know. This isn't, I'm not trying to make this video anything special, just, you know, film my walk out here today and you know, get out into nature, you know. Because although it's Christmas Day and that, I had a very, very bad night with chronic pains, and I thought getting out, getting a little bit of a walk in might help that, you know. But these woods are also known not only on the spiritual haunted side of things, but also for elemental or natural spirits or beings, if you know what I mean. Do you know? There have been people that have gone out here and have seen some strange experiences out here, and do you know, I for the most part was concentrating on the spirits of dead people end of things, but opening the mind recently to other possibilities, you know, other possibilities, and what, you know, a great place to come and explore both, you know. Do you know? So today, basically, haven't done much of an investigation as such, but brought you out to a place which I think is very special, you know. You know, some of these trees are absolutely huge. So you're talking about woods that are 100 years old, you know. Do you know? And you can see by the ground that it's oak leaves, you know. Most of it is oak leaves. I know there's other sort of leaves in there, but for the large part of it, it's oak leaves. And oak forests, do you know, they became kind of scarce, you know. Yes, we have forests with pines and stuff, but this is all deciduous forests, you know. This is all deciduous, and most of it's oak, you know. You don't often see places like this anymore, you know, having a full oak forest and that. Some rubbish lying around. There has been dumping, and unfortunately lately, somebody came into this forest and planted poison all over the place. And one lady had rescued a box. I don't know if the box lived or not, but it turned out that the box had been poisoned. And the police got involved because of to try and investigate who poisoned the forest and that. So, you know, it's a shame that these things are happening, you know. But I've come on a very quiet day, thankfully, and we're starting to lose a bit of light. I have a torch. This is a night vision camera, but today I just might pack it in before it gets too dark. But I'm going to go over to this little garden. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have a little spirit box session, folks. Actually, I'm not even going to go into the garden. I'm going to go and sit on this park bench that's probably dirty and mouldy. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But I'm going to sit down. And I'm going to stick out my REM pods and my EMF meter on this log here. Take out the spirit box and see if we get anything, you know. Just chill out, you know. Just sitting here. If you would like to make a noise and show us that you're here, there is a lot of traffic lights along here because we're not too far away from the road, to be honest. But Spirit box out. Rennie out. Going to get the EMF detector on this up against this log. Just to see. Not expecting. I'm not expecting miracles, folks. But if there's anyone here that wants to come and talk to us, won't harm you in any way, come with respect. I got 2 little black boxes on the ground. Actually I have 3. If you want to, let us know that you're here. If you come over to those black boxes, touch them, they'll make a sound. And I know that you're here. We'll try FM this time.
Feel almost this constant comfort. How do we...
Hello?
Too much.
I have a device in my hand. If you want to use to speak to me, you can do so. Can you tell me if there's anyone here?
Enter 20. For the finish there.
I don't know what that was. Can you speak for us again? Let us know that you're here. Can you speak for us again and let us know that you're here?
Slide in for
That was the same voice again, but it couldn't be right. That husky voice.
about.
If there is somebody with a deep voice, can you come and speak with us again?
Please stop. What doing from? Great.
Just thought I'd puff a little bit of smoke your way. Don't know, you know, people take screenshots of smoke and laser vortexes and stuff. I haven't seen results, so I can't make a judgment on it really. But it's starting to become a popular thing. I could have opinions on it, but it wouldn't be based on any experiences really. Can I ask, can you see me? Can you see me sitting on this chair? Yes, I think. If you can see me, can you tell me what coloured clothes I'm wearing? Happy Christmas.
It doesn't. Top.
A little robin over there.
I'm off to.
Gone. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone.
Collect it.
Can you tell me how many are here? A lot.
Walkers.
Can you make a sound on the ground and let us know that you're here?
Mine stop. You must.
To play.
2:30. Very much.
How many is around me right now?
Be strong.
Each one.
Don't crush his foot.
Can you show yourself in some kind of way in front of me? And let us know that you're here?
Party. Applying legal stuff at the
I'm gonna go with AM.
Christmas Story by Neil Gaiman. Near that kind of house. Back together.
If you're a spurt, can you say the word spurt for me, please?
I used to. You met the people who.
From the Sky News Centre.
We're back together, you know.
Or if you're,
17th has been very different.
if you're from nature, can you say woods or forest?
Help the world to overcome Radio 5 Live. At the church, we're delighted.
He said.
They walked her to the Christmas church. Yemen. He also.
At least 8 people.
The 3 years that I've been crashes in Hong Kong.
It is injustice that
We had rampart activity in the other place I was in, none here. If you are here, can you touch any of them black beds?
On the northbound carriage.
Head off the boat.
Further hot weather is.
well, a few weeks ago.
Can you touch any loose and let us know that you're here? Otherwise, I'm gonna go.
6 years.
Physical injury and
A 16-year-old.
For a special.
Oh, you're sitting there, sitting through. Oh, it's a little red light on that. going to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye back to me, please? Right. Let me get one more little spot in that I want to go to. And then, after I go to this other little spot, I'm going to finish up then. It's nothing fancy today, folks. It's just the fact that I'm out and you know, just filming that I've been out and stuff like that, and doing a little few bits and pieces while I'm out. Nothing mad or, you know, nothing full on investigation mode or anything like that. I just have a few things in my pocket here and I'm just trying them out and that, you know. Yeah, I have equipment in the car and stuff like that, but I'm not willing to be going all out investigating mode today, you know. It's starting to get dark, so let's get to the next little spot. You know, I'm going to pick up these pieces of equipment and then I'll go to the next spot then. But there's that little garden. It was really nice back in the day, but it's been left. It's been left to ruin, you know. The last time I was here, this fence was still up, you know. So, you know, nature's just starting to take over again. Oh, there's some bread baskets. A cage for a grave, folks. But nice little shed, but it's fallen over. It's fallen over. But yeah, it's had little flowers and that. Oh, we have some flowers. It's December, but we still have some flowers. It's a pity that this has been. It's a pity that this garden has been left to ruin, you know, because it's such a lovely little place, you know. As far as I know, this garden and the garden next door was built by patients of the hospital, you know. You know. And this is the other garden that I was in. Today I'm using unfamiliar cameras, so things are a little bit shaky. This camera especially, it doesn't have that anti-shake thing I had in my more modern camera. But there was actually a light shining on this, and this sculpture is called The Old Man of the Forest, sculpted by Kieran O'Doherty and John McGowan, winter 2003 and 2004. It's what a lovely piece, you know. You know. But there's a little place I need to go. Before it gets completely dark. We also have rabbits that run around the place as well. Which you didn't see any today. So one squirrel. Oh God. It certainly is colder on the lugs. That was my breath, folks. It's starting to get cold. There's this hollow area down here, you know. Unfortunately, it's an area where dumping happens, you know. You know. There's anyone here, can you touch the two boxes, the two black boxes that I left out on both of those trees? And it will confirm to me that you're here and that you can speak with us, or I can communicate. If you could make a noise, it would be good. Although I might think it's an animal. If I was doing a full-on investigation, I would be here for a very long time. Tonight, I'm not putting in that amount of time, you know. So it was just basically, it was a bit of a walk around. Took out a small bit of equipment and that. And just see what I'm getting, you know. See if there's anything to be got, you know. Very often you could come to a place and you could be there for a long time before activity may start, or it may not start at all, but sometimes it takes a while for you being in that environment for, we don't know how it works, maybe for those energies to come out and not be wary of you as much, put it that way. You know, we don't know what we're communicating with. We don't know what is out there, you know. I'll put the AM on for another few minutes and that, and then I'm just gonna finish up. It's just, you know, just grateful to get out, you know. Can you communicate with us? Say hello.
Always been that way. Little big plans for today up there.
At that moment, picked the penny dropped.
There wasn't very many tickets available. Journalists had paid that.
I think he gave me a really good word.
In the next blackout curtains.
Yesterday is filmmaker Shane Meadows.
Silly Dion.
Turn it on night vision mode just.
Gas squad. Is everything just fine? And you did. You really did.
I heard a crunch there, but it could have been an animal or anything. Can you tell me how many is here?
By the standards of the top.
Went downstairs.
Because Jermaine Tannen came through when it was
For me, it's...
A young couple just passed me, just as I asked, can you tell me how many is here? They must have been crackers. I'm standing in the middle of the woods on my own. Oh, that was my...
through from the academy, seemed to.
I'm really enjoying this sort of...
Work for it.
Can you you see me? If you can see me, can you tell me what colour clothes I'm wearing? What colour's my hat?
Doing it sort of self.
Exactly.
That's a good.
And that is. Special on Talksport. This is the best. And he said, you can't do that.
No.
I guess it's kind of seasonal.
Hey. So I'll tell you what. Right, you're in
Occasionally you get those
I need
sort
to
of
look around to see if there's anybody about before I ask this. If you're a Spurs, if you're a Spurs, can you say the word Spurs for me, please?
names that first circle around you. Being famous enough to
I hope they're not hiding in the bushes listening to me. If there is any Spurs here, can you say the word Spurs just to confirm that you're here?
Saturday or a Tuesday night where you still.
No, I quite liked it.
Raspberries.
You can use my camera to communicate too if you wish.
Spurs, hammers. That's all there.
The overhead didn't move.
And it's different between them. Very happy. It's good. Everything.
Tasted like
Well, I'm going to finish up, folks. I'm going to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye back to me, please?
so right.
I will
I want to do it,
see
so-
you again.
Selection of an Arsenal shirt. I mean,
he's a really good writer.
and it weren't easy. And that all came out. What's your favourite song?
Right, I'm going to turn off. I'm going to turn off. Oh, God. It's got considerably darker, even though it doesn't feel like it on the camera focus. Thank you. I'm on a different rig that I normally am on, so I'm not 100% comfortable with either this camera or his tripod set up. So, folks, tonight it was just basically a little walk around this forest, and I think it may be worth coming back to in the future at night time and doing an investigation. These are historic woods with historic tales, you know. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting place, and not far from my home actually. It's about, I'd say about 2 miles at the most, you know. And it is on the site of the abandoned mental health hospital and the red brick building that I started out this journey of the paranormal, because I was doing, way back 2 years ago, I was doing urban exploring, and I explored that building, and that's where I got my first EVP. I got a lady's voice coming through on the camera when I walked on a piece of glass, and it says, "You broke it." And I was shocked that night when I looked back at my footage, do you know. So I decided to look into it further, do you know. Yeah, way back before that, I was into the ITC, but never out investigating on that, and we're still relatively new to all this, you know. So I'm going to keep the camera on while I make my way out of here, and actually, you know, this camera is actually showing that this area is brighter than it actually is, because it's actually getting dark now. I'm going to try an easier way out than the way I came in case I fall. The reason why I'm not staying longer, folks, is because I am not very well with my health, and physically I've had enough right now. Even though I haven't gone very far, physically I don't feel I can go any further tonight. So you know, I'm sort of gonna end it here, you know. But during the day when you drive past here, you will see a lot of rabbits around, and that is probably why this area around here is as smooth as a golf course. It is pretty smooth, but an awful lot of wildlife, grey squirrels, not so much red ones, but driving along this road, you'll see the rabbits dotted around the grass and that, you know. But a pretty interesting place, do you know? Pretty interesting place. Didn't get anything physically interesting, not on first thoughts anyway, but you sort of never know until you get home and look through things, you know. But it wasn't fully about that today, you know. It was getting out on Christmas Day and seeing some nature, you know. But yeah, folks, I'm going to make it back home. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.